Hi Ron,
Hi, Edgeworth.
how's it go? Can you see us today?
I could see you, but I
Oh,
don't know if you recall a couple of weeks ago there was this annoying ringing going
oh, is
on.
that still there?
Yeah, but it'll be fun.
Okay,
It'll be great.
okay, cool. I'm a bit behind schedule. Emma's not coming because she's got a meeting with some political thing, so she can't make it.
All right,
Um,
I'm good. I'm good for an hour, and then I'll start dinner for Rose. So I'll just get at it.
Great. All right. Well, I'll be joining you soon. I just got to stick a pizza in the oven, and I'll be painting with you.
Okay, great. See you then.
Great. Cheers, Ron.
Yep.
See you in a minute.
Yep. How are things in Muswell Hill?
Hot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're hot. We did an art class today at this place called Wave, which is we do lessons, and we had twigs and string and plasticine, and we were making like what looked like little bonsai trees, but with rose petals on them and stuff like that. But no, I mean Camden's funny, the old Jompy distribution.
Yes.
But I'll show you actually. Hang on, let me up my game a bit.
All right.
Because those little Series G aren't proving to be very popular. So where have I put them? Hang on. Let me turn the telly off. Here they are.
Oh yeah.
Oh, by the way, Ron, you get a mention here. Where is it?
Well, I see it.
Right. Let's see.
Oh.
John P. Street Art Giveaways, inspired by the tireless service to art and community of the world's greatest contemporary artist, One Troop from New York State. On the back
That's
of
fantastic.
So everyone who gets one of these gets a little blurb.
Wow. So I'm being bounced around in Camden. That's great.
Yeah. And there's also a handout, because to be compliant with the law, it has to be a political belief. I can't just go onto the street and hand out stuff.
Oh.
So I've put here our political belief that a lack of quality original art and display in people's homes and workplaces is contributing to social decline, which is true.
It's true.
Where you got your blurb here as well, One Troop.
Jeez, thanks, Edgeworth. Wow, I'm honored.
No,
That's so cool.
It's the least I could do after that article you wrote, which I was chuffed about. So
yeah, that's going in the book. That's a chapter in the book.
Wow. Oh no, thanks a lot for that. That was oh hang on, that's quick. How come a pizza just cooked in 10 minutes?
It's crazy. Well, what do you have? A really high temperature. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. So yeah, and I thought, well, I wanted words, and I didn't have any. So I thought, well, I'll just put a mention of you in there.
Yeah, I like the idea that you can't hand things out unless it's a political message. Is that a law?
There's a few conditions for otherwise you need a license.
Okay.
So there's about 3 or 4 exceptions to that rule, and one is if it's your political belief.
Right. So you got Labor, the Conservative Party, and the Jompy Party.
We do. Yeah, we have. I mean, Labour and Tory. I don't know if you pay attention to British politics, but no one.
I do. Yeah.
No one likes either of them.
Right.
But there's a couple of fringe parties that are getting popular. One's called Reform, which is quite right wing, and another one
is the Workers.
Is called the Workers' Party, George Galloway.
Yep.
And they've got a very different perspective, especially on what's going on in Gaza.
Yes. I follow them. I follow their. I follow your political thing. You got an election on July 4th.
Yes, that's right. And I think everyone wants to teach the big parties a lesson. So
I would love to see it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Tories are going to get demolished. Labour will just pick up a load of negative votes from them. But the fringe parties, I think, will do pretty well.
Cool.
So
you should run for an MP under the Jompy Party.
Do you know Charles did that?
He did.
Yeah, he got 108 votes, which wasn't too bad. I mean, I don't think he got his deposit back. I don't know, but yeah, I think we might need more than that 10-point manifesto to attract many votes.
Yeah, maybe you might have to make some promises. I also ran for well, you have an MP there. We have Congress people here, and I ran for it as a write-in vote in 2018, and I got 100. I got over 100 votes too. There's a lot
Wow.
of similarities these stuckists are doing.
Yeah. What were your main promises as a congressperson, congressman?
Well, it was really about, we have a very right-wing Congress. At this time, it was a local guy, and he was just corrupt in every way. So I just wanted to run against corruption, really.
Yeah.
So basically, I was going to take, if I wasn't going to win, but if I did win, I would have given my salary. It would have been like volunteer, and I would have given it to whatever, some charity of some kind in the district. But at the time, I recall, it was gun violence was driving me crazy, and all the warmongering that goes on in this country. It's just horrible. So I'm always against that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, Britain are always behind America, and it's terrible what we're doing around the world. But
I know. So I get
the funny thing is, it sounds like a joke, like people like us running for government, but seriously, we would make a better fist of it than they would. I mean, we wouldn't be. I mean, well, a lot less people would be dead if you were president and I was prime minister.
That's absolutely true.
It is. It's amazing. But one day, Ron, we'll start with art, and then we'll work our way up to culture. Then we'll go into politics, and
let's not follow Hitler though, because Hitler did that too, and I don't want to follow him. Yeah.
No, he took a few wrong turns, but we'll stick to that. We'll be the good guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Enjoy your pizza.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll be painting. I'm just going to have this sandwich, and I'll be painting with you.
Okay.
I'll tell Dad his pizza's ready.
All right. I'll get down to business.
Okay.
Good talking with you.
All right, Dad. Pizza's ready.
Okay.
And there's also a couple of wraps in the fridge.
Right. Okay.
All right.
What does you be?
I've got the wraps.
Right. Okay.
So.
Is Emma here?
No, she's at a meeting, so she can't come.
Okay.
But there's a pizza in there. You'll need the this glove, not the other one.
Right. Yeah.
And you've got a couple of duck wraps in there. Those two.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Looking great, Edgeworth.
Oh, thanks, Ron. How are you getting on?
Well, let me see if you can see it here. I gotta break away, but that's what I'm doing so far.
Nice. Yeah, very nice.
I've got last year I was like in a residency in the local art association, and this woman brought in, I think, 200 pizza boxes, like 16 by 16 inches cardboard, heavy cardboard. Yeah. So when I run out of substrate, I got this stuff.
How many more? How are they? How thick are they? How is that double corrugated?
Oh, it's double. No, if it's single corrugated, but I gesso it on both sides, so it makes it good and strong.
Yeah. No, that's nice. Yeah. And how many pizza boxes you got left?
Well, some of it I'm picking out the best ones with the little bends, probably about 40 or 50 with they got little bends in them and stuff. They're not prime. But
and that's 2 paintings per box, is it?
they're okay. Imagine frozen pizza, and it comes in like plastic wrap. So she works at the college and feeds the students. So they come in, and it's the inside of the box There's like several giant boxes, and they just stack them.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just one of the layers. So it's no food ever touches it. No, it's just wonderful cheap painting material.
Yeah. No. Perfect. Oh, nice one. I was wondering, have you ever seen Moats? Because you mentioned George Galloway, Moats. His talk shows.
Yes, I have. I've watched them talking a lot. Yeah.
Oh no, it's a good show. That they got this guy Scott Ritter goes on quite a lot, an old weapons inspector.
I know Scott Ritter. I know Scott Ritter from the Iraq War. He was a weapons inspector over in Iraq in 2002.
He was, yeah.
And he was the government here didn't like what he was finding, which was nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
I think they've taken his passport off him now.
Yes, they did. He was going over to Russia and they walked right in the plane and took him off. Yeah. But they did some really bad things with him. I don't know if you realize this, but he probably doesn't talk about it. But in the newspapers, right around that time, he was like being arrested for pedophilia and stuff like that. But I swear the FBI here works. I'm going to sound like a conspiracy theorist. I don't care, but because I've seen it happen. But they do some crazy stuff. They set people up in crazy ways. So you got to once you're the enemy of the state here, you don't have a good life.
Yeah, no,
you got to be careful.
It's terrible. No, there's a lot of braver men than me around on this planet. That's for sure.
Right, but he's definitely got his act together, Scott Ritter. So I'm not trying to say. I'm just saying that I think he got set up years ago, and but yeah, George Galloway. I love watching him. He's a populist for sure, but he's smart. I don't know. I think you like him as well.
Yeah, I do. I to be honest, I used to watch Moats every Wednesday and Sunday. And just because I've been so busy, Dad has it on in the background, so I kind of tune in while I'm working. But I'm not paying as much attention because the thing is, I know what he goes over the same ground every week because there's always developments in Ukraine and in Gaza and that. And I kind of think, well, I've got the picture, and I do kind of sort of dip in and out now. But my dad watches it. Wednesday, Sunday. And he follows up on all the interviews that kind of seem to stem from Moats that might be on other channels. But no.
What is? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go on. You go.
What is Moats? I mean, it's a TV show that he's the like talk show host.
Right. It's an acronym. It stands for Mother of All Talk Shows.
Okay.
Yeah. The College of Knowledge.
Right. Well, he's a sharp guy. So I loved watching him in a Sky News interview after he won his election this year, and he just really sharp, really smart. He knows his stuff, and he's been around the block. So
Yeah.
I like him as a politician. Very few politicians do I like, but he seems
Yeah.
to be magnanimous in some hard way. I don't know how he got to where he is and did it honestly. So it's
I
kind of
know.
amazing.
It is. It is. No, his life would be. And how about your book? I was going to say his life would make a good book. How's your Stuckist book coming? Like, he finished it. And,
Yeah, I finished it.
What
I have a lot of
stage of production's it in?
It's in the proofreading it about 10 times and reading through it, and I can't stand it. I don't like my book anymore because you can keep reading it and you go, ugh, ah.
Yeah.
But it's mostly just chapters like practical stuckism, academic stuckism, whatever, and little essays I wrote, or have wrote specifically for the book or in the past. So I think you'll get a kick out of it.
Beautiful.
You'll get your copy.
I'll say. Oh, and by the way, just one thing, doesn't matter. You know, my painting, I noticed on your blog, it says oil on paper.
Oh, yes, it does matter. What is it?
It's oil on canvas.
Oh, okay, great. All right, I'll fix that right away.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I mean, it's a 24 by 30 stretched normal regular canvas.
Thank you. Yep.
No worries. And also, the painting you've done now, is it finished?
It'll be finished tonight. I'm just gonna go upstairs and make dinner, and then come down and just put my name to it. Any little color.
Well, send me a JPEG, and I'll stick it in a video.
Okay, sure, I will. Yeah. So give me a couple hours, it'll be done.
No worries. No, I'm like I say, I've not finished mine quite. I mean, I'll just show you where I'm at.
Yeah, I want to see it closer. Yeah. Oh, yes.
So
now, what are you painting on? That's cardboard.
Yeah. This is yeah. It's double corrugated, but really it's not very good. It feels like single.
Okay.
But it'll do.
What do you
cheap?
Do you paint on both sides of it?
No, I just do. I double prime one side, and the other side I just leave.
Okay.
If I wanted to straighten it out, I suppose I could just paint water on the backs. It goes concave.
Yes, it does. Yeah, I know. That's why I paint both sides. And with these 16 by 16s, I let them dry, and they're nice and straight.
Yeah.
It works really, really good for me on this side. But what size is that? That's pretty big. You did that today? All that today?
Yeah. I mean, I painted over an old painting, but I did all of that with you. So
you're like doing like 3 paintings at the studio on Mondays.
Well, yeah. I'm finishing 3. So those ones I finished, like I did three this Monday, but I didn't start them. They were all up paint. So I didn't really do 3. I finished 3.
Okay. Yeah.
But no, I mean it's just the way I work is I tend to go over them a couple of times. Maybe a year later,
really,
I'll go over them a bit.
Oh my gosh,
I
can't. Oh, that's probably why I have so much stuff here. I just paint over stuff. I won't fix a painting. I'll just cover it and start again.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say 50% of the time that's what I end up doing.
Right.
Half the time I can rescue something, but half the time I just give up and just do something completely new.
Right. But all right. Hey, thank you again for letting me join your live video, and we got to get some more people in.
Yeah.
We got to get some other painters doing this.
I mean, I think it's good just having 2 windows because it means we've got enough space. If we had 3, I don't.
Oh, okay.
All
right. Well, I would bow out. I would bow out for somebody else. I would watch.
Oh, well, that's kind of you. I mean, I'm very conscious of you being here when I'm painting, so I kind of like it, and I think me and Emma make a nice sort of a like-minded trio. Somebody put a message on Instagram yesterday saying they like the surrealness of people in London and Oswego painting together.
That's fantastic. That's great. So do I.
Yeah, there's a definite buzz that I get from it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, me too. I also like you. You're very. You got a lot of noise with your painting, which is nice. I can hear it really. I can hear you painting. I'm Mr. Quiet over here, but I like hearing the sounds. You're hitting the glass with the brush and stuff. All right. Wish me luck with dinner.
Okay. Cheers. I'll see you later. Have a good evening.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.